Recent survey done by ICC, around 30% of new immigrants may leave Canada. Welcome to Canada with Suvyajit. Recent survey done by ICC that around 30% of new immigrants may leave Canada. Stay tuned with us and know the reasons and make a decision.
So, guys, we did make a video on the same topic almost 3.5 years back, and you can find the link here. And those were the reasons at that time. But after COVID, a lot of things have changed. And now, currently, with the inflation, with all the prices going up, a lot of things have changed, and a lot of people are making different decisions. So, Gibran, what do you think is the number one, the most important reason about why so many people are leaving Canada or are about to leave Canada?
Well, I think the first the first reason would be high cost of living. Accommodation expenses has been skyrocket high, and I mean the place you were living and paying around $1,000 couple of years ago, I would say 2 years ago. Now you have to pay 2,000. So it's quite the double you're paying, and you're like spending more money, and there's no way. I mean, people has to bring down their standard of living just to make end meets. What do you think?
Yes, for sure. And the way expenses have gone up, the salaries increase has not, obviously, it never matches up to that standard. Salaries remain the same. Yes, you can succumb to other means of earnings. You can do part-time job. That's what people are living, but there is no savings at all, and people are just trying, as Gibran said, they are trying to make both ends meet.
Yes.
Now, the second most reason why people are leaving Canada or they will leave Canada in a few years is that they have come here to have a lavish lifestyle. They come with that mindset that we will go there, we will do jobs in our own categories at our level. Say, for example, if they are coming at a managerial level, they come with the mindset that they will get a managerial job and they will start living a very lavish lifestyle, which is unfortunately not true for new immigrants. When they come here, they are being compared against the people who are already living here, who have Canadian experience, who have Canadian education. And these people, although they are MBAs from back home, they are engineers, they are doctors from back home, their degree is not valued. Sorry to say, this is a lack in the system or whatever, but there are no other ways about it. You have to do odd jobs, and people feel very demotivated when they have to do jobs in the fields other than their own, or they have to start from a junior level position. So that is why they get demotivated, and with that much struggle, and then they plan to leave.
Mostly you have to start from the bottom, but I would say this thing: if you have it, I mean, if you are a hardworking person, and if you can just try it, you can be in that place again. But if
After a lot of struggles.
yeah, struggle has to be there. So as we know, struggle should be there. Struggle has to be there. Struggle will be there.
One more reason I would add here, that people start when they come here, if they are from the medical field or engineering field or whatever field, corporate fields, when they come here, they start doing Uber. Obviously, they have to run their homes. They start doing odd jobs. They work at Walmart, Tim Hortons. They start doing all those odd jobs. No, they start earning, say, for example, 3 to 4 thousand per month. But what happens then when they reach that level? They start running their expenses from that salary. So when they are even offered a job at a very junior level, say for example earning minimum wages, they just cannot leave everything and just go back to their own field earning that basic minimum wage. So they continue doing Uber, they continue doing those odd jobs, and this is the reason of their biggest demotivation, I would say.
Third is the extreme weather. Yes, it can go cold from -10 to -35 or -40 sometimes. It depends on which part of Canada you are living in. It started winter in November in Canada right now. And
In Ontario.
in Ontario.
But in
and-
Calgary and other provinces, it started way back.
Yeah, and it will end till I think stay till March, or April. You have to shovel, you have to, change your lifestyle, you have to wear properly, you have to prepare yourself before leaving for grocery. You can just walk out and, be there. You have to wear proper shoes, proper inners, cap, gloves, remove ice from your driveway, from your car, from your driveway. And sometime if it's a little the roads become slippery, and you have to be very careful. A lot of people I've seen, they face accidents while the roads are icy, and it's not it's there's no way you can drive over there. So
There is a travel advisory issued that
yes,
remain at home and avoid unnecessary
even
travels.
yes, right
But
now we
essential
cannot.
care workers, they have to go. I mean, there is no way out. If they don't go, they will, their salaries will be cut. So yes, it's a doubtful situation for everyone, and people prefer staying home, but they can't because of their work, some of them. But then who are remotely working, they are, or hybrid working, they are allowed by their companies to work from home. So it's a mixed situation, depends upon your
If
employer totally.
yes, if
There are four seasons,
it's
but the only thing is that the winter months are more than the rest of the
yes,
months.
but
So
once you are in
yes,
summer, you love it. Now, next point. Canada is not a tax-free country. Yes, you are paying around how much?
it goes
It
on. There are
depends from
ranges, like
yes.
for example, for up to 50 to 75 you'll be paying a certain percentage of taxes, and then as your salary increases more than 75,000, it is going to increase, that tax bracket is going to increase, that percentage is going to increase. And if you're earning above $100,000 per year, your a tax rate is going to increase. And at the same time, the benefits that you get, the child benefits that you get from your government, the child's dental benefits that you get from the government, like for low income families, the child's dental is completely covered. But as you increase that salary limit, the child's dental benefits from the government will go away, and you will have to pay out of your pocket, or your insurance will cover that, if you get that insurance, which is also very tiny from your companies. Dental is very, 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 very expensive here.
Yes.
There are federal tax, there are provincial tax, there is pension plans that have to be deducted. So all these
If you
things,
have
when deducted from your salaries,
there's not much to enjoy on, but depends.
especially
Yes.
in this current inflation rate, you don't save anything. That's why people are really
As you can see,
disappointed.
this is a tax bracket you can always find on Canada website. And next point is healthcare.
Healthcare in Canada is not the best. It's not one of the best as in other developed countries.
There are some problems. Yes, it's true. If you have any medical problems, you go to the hospital and you come out without paying a penny. Yes, it's true. But wait times are too much. If you go to an emergency, they will always prioritize your visit according to your need. If you are in a pain, but if the second person has more pain or a serious situation, they will go first. That it can take up to 6 to 7 hours for the entire. It can always take an entire day for you to be in a
Get out of
get out
in
the
emergency.
hospital. Yes, because you will have a family doctor. But if you don't, any doctor who has a clinic around your surroundings may or may not attend you because they're not taking any new patients. If you are their family doctor, good for you. But let's say if you're not,
Or if it's a Saturday or Sunday, or if it is odd
yeah,
hours, it's in the
you
evening,
have
night,
to,
you will
yeah.
have to go to the emergency if you are having any emergency medical problem. Because healthcare, basically, they had a very good healthcare system in Canada with free healthcare, and obviously they take high taxes because of that, and then they give you a very good healthcare. But built for less people with very less healthcare staff and lesser number of hospitals. And that's why now, with the influx of millions of immigrants, this healthcare system is not, I would say, comparable. It has not boosted up. The healthcare system remains the same. and the immigrants and the patients, they keep on increasing with every year. So, and the other problem is they do not, like, the medical exam is very very difficult here. The international medical graduates who come here, like, they believe that they will pass the medical exam, which they don't, because the obviously it's very difficult. So, or even if they pass out, the graduate, they don't get that many jobs, because obviously there are very less hospitals here in this country. And so this is not matching up, obviously. And this is the one of the main reasons why people, when they don't get immediate care, when they are obviously for conditions such as high blood pressure, for cardiac problems, for diabetic problems, for so many other problems, if I'm not in the hands of a doctor, I would say that if I don't get that treatment immediately when I'm sick, or when my kids are sick, I feel very demotivated, that this is the basic thing that I should be getting, at least healthcare. When we were living in Dubai, and like we've spent 8 to 10 years in Dubai, and we did get the, I would say, immediate care, the specialist. We would just book an appointment, take a call, we would probably book an appointment within the next 2 to 3 days. And here, the same appointment, to get to a specialist, you have to wait for 3 to 4 months. For a surgery, for a cardiac, for a consultation, cardiac consultation, which is very very important, for that you have to wait for 3 to 4 months to be seen by a cardiologist.
Another reason, the property market has skyrocketed high. It's, I would say, not double but triple, but more than that. The prices has increased. I mean, imagine the prices are more than US right now. Any to the situation right now, it's quite impossible for a lot of people to buy a house, because you don't want to pay rent, right?
So that is the reason, because the salaries obviously have they are the same, the inflation rate has gone higher, and you cannot save enough to get that, to save that down payment to put in for your first house. So that's it. And the housing market has gone high, so obviously the down payments have gone high. Like, you literally have to keep on the side, you have to keep like 60 to 70k, 60 to 100k for a very ordinary small townhouse, like 2 to 3 bedroom. For that down, you have to keep that aside for your down payment. So if your salaries are not getting increased, how will you save for that? So that is one of the reason. And then the mortgage rates for the current house owners, the mortgage rates have gone very very high. So we are, like, literally we were paying, so people are paying around 1000 more in their mortgages.
Yes.
And everything is now going towards their interest rates rather than their principal.
True.
So obviously I don't know how this will happen up. The number of mortgage years will not increase, or
Yes.
how they will try to, because obviously this is, we are losing money,
yeah,
right?
let's hope the government takes some action on that, as a lot of people are just moving back to their own country after getting a passport or whatever. So I'm just still hoping that something can be done by the government. Anyway, guys, so these were the points we gathered, and we searched around to give you a feedback that why the new immigrants are leaving Canada. Don't underestimate, I mean, don't give up hope. It's not that, a lot of people are in Canada, they are living in Canada. It's just 30%, which is a huge chunk of the new immigrants. If we can survive that, Canada is a great country, and we love Canada.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video with your friends
Yes,
and family.
I have a complaint that you guys don't share, so please do that, or please do share, or I'll stop making videos. Thank you so much.
No, I won't.
Okay, she will.
So take care, and all of you stay safe, and yes, bye bye.
Bye.